having a massive community and just being surrounded by wonderful people.
Probably all the different people that I've met here, and the fact that we have like intelligent conversations, so like it lets people sort of open up about the feelings and things in a like safe environment.
I like the togetherness. I like how I've made loads of friends and we're like a family.
Well, there are many things. Meeting you guys, meeting friendly, nice people, talking about everything and anything without being judged is maybe one of the best things.
There's multiple things really. I really like the people that come. I really like the fact that everyone gets together and has real topics of conversation. When it comes to student life, you always get to know people so quickly because they just talk to you and they tell you exactly how they feel and their views and all of it.
Making new friends!
Yeah!
I love how everything we do revolves around food. I think that's great. And it's such an easy way to get to know people and to, like, it eases you into the deeper discussions later on. Just food. Have it all the time.
It was because of one of my flatmates. So he introduced about what is the student life, he explained me. So I liked really the thing about it because especially for international students, they need something like community events to get together, to get know more people.
During freshers, I just saw there was a flyer, I just got it, and I was wondering what to do in the evening, and I read that that's going to be happening, so I just went out of my house and ended up here.
That during the induction week, these societies, and well, I heard that they have free food here, so I tried it out.
Well, I'm not 100% sure. I was going through a difficult time with mental health issues and some drugs involved, and I think I wandered in one night, and so as they say, the rest is history.
It was through Anne actually. I thought I would come along and see who she was working with and start praying for people while I was there.
The one about love, we were talking about how there's so many different types of love that we can get, and it was interesting to learn.
Meaning and purpose, yeah. Something about meaning and purpose. So I sat with Emily, I sat with Kim, and we talked about such deep stuff, and we shared information that you'd never ever share with somebody that you just met. But through this topic, it allowed us to open up and really explain how we felt and all of the feelings. I just loved it. And afterwards, I had this such feel-good sensation. It was wicked. I loved it.
It's probably the body image. It makes me think more about it and not be so conscious about it as well.
I really like the one about the environment. It encouraged me to think about issues that really affect us in real life.
One of the first hub topics I came across was one on identity, and it really spoke to me a lot about how I was feeling at the time.
There was one a while back called A Brief History of Western Thought, where we went through a lot of different philosophies that have developed over the years in Western society and looked to analyse them. Well, it was really cool.
Mental health. We had some sort of like really heartfelt speakers talk about their personal experiences, and as I've been through something similar, that was really good for people to come out and be honest about it. I think it's something that isn't talked about enough.
I like the ones which are a little bit morbid, like death and well, because you get such real discussions. Like, people are so open, and you get to the heart of what life is about.
I've learned that I can get on with almost anybody, but that I can learn from so many different people.
Well, I think my confidence has really improved. I used to struggle with making friends, but I think coming here, it just shows that you can make friends, you know.
A lot of things actually. It's like made me think deeper about my life, about how I view different cultures and different people, and it's just amazing, really.
It's really been an eye-opener hearing such a diverse range of experiences and opinions. I think that's been really enriching.
It's being more brave, being more myself, and communicating with people, challenging myself, because other people encourage me to challenge myself, or they challenge me, and it's just growing.
I learned to be more open to new things. Like, I would say I had a closed-minded mentality before coming to the UK to start with, but coming to student life and meeting people with different backgrounds helped me be more open-minded.
A lot of things, but mainly the different types of people that you can socialise with, that you can talk to, that you can learn from, and also a different way of culture, because I wasn't a Christian, but seeing the way that people, you know, think about God and think about Jesus and things like that, it really opened my eyes to kind of different ways of life.
I've learned how to be more real about my faith and not just use the canned answers or cliches and stuff to describe what I believe, but to be really authentic and honest with people about what I believe about Jesus.
So, like I said, I've been through some difficult times, and it's really helped me reset sort of my life completely. A new friends group, ended up getting a new job, and this sort of community's been the one thing that stayed the same through the whole transition. So that's been really good to learn about myself, but also have this little base of people who I can trust while I've been going through this transition.
I've learnt a lot about becoming more open and really challenging myself. So doing some of the talks. I really don't like speaking in front of people, so it's been really good for that.
And I've always just presumed that people that are Christians, they're nothing like me because they believe different things to me, but they have the same values and they're a lot different to what I thought initially before coming. And it's actually, I've thought about converting so many times and talked to multiple people about different ways of life and spiritualness, if that's a word. So it's really made me think about it massively.
Exposes me more to who God is, I would say.
When I joined student life, I wasn't a Christian, and somewhere in between that, I became one. So it's definitely helped me think about and process lots of things, but as a new Christian as well, I feel like a baby. So it's been really nice actually to be able to talk to lots of people who have been Christians for longer, and feel in a safe place to be able to talk about faith.
Definitely opened my mind a bit more. I've always been kind of agnostic, I still am, but I'm more aware of the different beliefs that people have now, because student life is really diverse.
It's made me think a bit more about my faith and what it is I really believe, and how that impacts how I relate to other people.
By coming to student life, I started thinking about God from a different perspective.
Oh, it's really helped my prayer life a lot. It's really deepened things so much, and I've got so much more to pray about and thank God for.
Well, I was a Christian before I joined, but I think it's made me think about it on a deeper level, who Jesus is on a deeper level. So.
Every moment. Beach trips are always great. We did a spontaneous game of ultimate frisbee. And then another time, a guy actually went in the sea in February. Crazy. He was the only one.
I think just laughing at people while they're playing the games afterwards.
Well, I have really enjoyed it all actually, but I think in particular just playing the resistance or playing chess.
There were so many of them, but one of the first ones that we laughed all the way along was the Metro Challenge, which we did during Freshers. I don't know, we just laughed and tried to take the pictures of the metro stations. It was hilarious.
Probably the Thanksgiving, I think, because I think that was amazing. I've never really done it before.
There's a lot, but I think my favourite fun moment is every week when the food gets put out. And that's not just because I love food, fair enough, I do love food, but it's just the fact that people be there having conversations, they'll drop everything and run for the food.
Probably the beach trip we did in September. We went down to Tynemouth, went to the beach, played some frisbee. Some people ran in the sea. You know, we had just a really fun day out where I think everyone got to be like silly geese on the beach, and everyone's just having fun and a laugh.
I'm being attacked by a banana.